Steven Pressley from @ThunderPop TV joins us. Find him on YouTube and on Instagram. And he has a hypothetical question for us about a couple of actors and who we would rather get into a fight with. That's coming up. And he's offered $10 million, I think. Wasn't that right, Tricia?
Yeah.
$10 million?
I'll do it. Don't even know who it is or what it is. I'll do it.
We'll see who they are in just a sec. But first, let's start out with Joaquin Phoenix is in the news and kind of has a reputation that he's living up to with some behavior recently.
Yeah, he's always been kind of a wild card, very, very talented, obviously, and decorated actor for some of his roles. But he was set to star in this movie, and 5 days before production, backs out, gets cold feet. They were all set to film in Guadalajara, Mexico, which I'm sure is not an easy place to get to set up for a movie production. And but what really adds salt to the wound is he actually went to this production company and pitched the idea and sold them on the idea of this particular story and making it into a movie.
And then he's the one who backed out.
And then he backed out.
That's weird.
Did he give a reason or just wasn't into it or?
It was to play. It was to play someone's gay lover, and so speculation is that he had cold feet because being that he's straight, that he might have had cold feet about doing this role. But I mean, I think people, people are used to Joaquin Phoenix playing unique roles,
right?
And I don't think they would have been, surprised to see him do something of this caliber. And I think he probably would have knocked it out of the park. Probably would have gotten nominated for an Oscar. Won all the awards for doing it.
Right. And if he's the one who pitched it and got it going, did they throw a surprise ending in on him? I just don't, it's not like he didn't know that was part of the role at the beginning. That's very strange.
Yeah. I mean, he pitched the idea. I haven't,
haven't we all like done something that we thought was a really good idea and then we did it and it was a really bad idea? Haven't we all done that?
But it was 5 days before they were supposed to start filming. All these people had gone to Guadalajara, Mexico and set up all this stuff.
Yeah. Well,
that's a big, never mind.
Go have a margarita and hang out in Guadalajara. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of expense. I'm sure there'll be a lawsuit somewhere for this.
Yeah. 7 figures is estimated.
Wow.
The loss on it.
Oof. That's tough to stomach.
I mean, just do the movie.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Just kiss the guy.
Just kiss the guy.
You got this far with it.
Right.
I wondered if I speculated maybe if he was worried about blowback because nowadays it's become less cool for straight people to play a gay character. A lot of people want gay character to play gay character, and maybe he was worried about blowback.
Yeah,
true.
That's
true.
Still, there's a great piece in Bill Maher's book about casting in Hollywood and how ridiculous it's gotten with like certain people of ethnic groups are only allowed to play the character and that type of thing. And he makes a whole bunch of examples of how these movies would have never been done by these great actors and actresses if those rules applied. Of course, I don't have it right in front of me right now, but that's a great read if you haven't picked it up. Let's move along to
Blake Lively.
Yeah, what's going on with her?
Oh my gosh, yeah, and there's the huge controversy around the film "It Ends with Us" has been circulating online now for 2 or 3 weeks, and she's in a feud, or at least alleged feud, with the director and also some of the other cast involved in the feud, apparently, too. Justin Baldoni, who's also her co-star in this film, and he directed the film, produced it. It was based off of a really popular book, apparently, that went viral on TikTok. That's about domestic abuse. Anyway, the controversy is that they're not on good terms. And this was sparked, or the sleuths online started to get suspicious when they had the premiere, and he did not appear with the rest of the cast during the Q&A and also during red carpet photos. He was the only one excluded. He did take photos, but by himself, away from the rest of the cast. And then a week or two later, when all the bad press was coming out and everybody was blaming Justin Baldoni for this feud, saying that it was his alleged toxic behavior on the set that was causing the feud, he goes out and hires a PR team. And then I don't know if it's a coincidence, probably maybe a coincidence, but suddenly all this bad press started coming out for Blake Lively and all these videos that were dug up from the past where she was being allegedly diva during interviews.
And snotty to the interviewers.
Yeah. did his PR team dig this stuff up and circulate this online? I don't know. I'm thinking out loud.
Oh, yeah, I guess they did.
I feel like I 100% agree that they did because they're all interviews from 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. It was nothing recent. I'm not saying that if she was that way with the interviewer, that's okay. But I 100% bet his PR team did it.
I love dirty stuff like that.
Stop.
I love that.
I heard that the problem between the two of them happened when the director, lost control of the movie to her, that she was stepping in and making decisions without consulting him. He'd show up on set and everything was changed from what he had said to do because Blake said to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. And then also, either the premiere, you had Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman show up like they're still promoting the Deadpool and Wolverine movie.
Yeah, that could be a little.
Well, their two movies, Ryan's movie and Blake Lively's movie, went head to head, husband and wife duo head to head, and her movie did very well in the opening weekend. I'll definitely see it. She just is always. I think it's a lot because of him. He's such a good guy, and he's so nice and so funny. So I think that you automatically attribute some of that to her. But I've never heard a single bad word about her until all of this. And it makes me sad because they're kind of that golden couple that they give each other a hard time on social media, A
little smudge on the
tarnish
shine.
on it.
Yeah. So who are these two characters that you want us to fight?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So we talked a few weeks ago. We were on with JB. We were talking about was the new mockbuster concept in movies, which are like the Cocaine Bear,
Sharknado,
Sharknado. So there's going to be a Meth Gator movie, which we talked about as well, is coming up. So if you had to fight either the Cocaine Bear or Meth Gator for $10 million, which one are y'all taking?
I'm going, by the way, it's Steven Pressley from at Thunderpop TV. Find him on Instagram and on Twitter. I'm going to go first because I have experience with both animals.
Oh, you're already ahead of the game.
Oh, Lord.
I have wrestled a bear.
Oh.
Just so I have my experience. I wrestled Waldo, the wrestling bear, at halftime of a CBA basketball game in 1992. Took him down. Waldo was not happy. So
Waldo, a pet bear versus a wild bear hopped up on cocaine.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
I've got experience with the bear.
On your resume.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, the alligator's a different story. I've had a tussle with an alligator, too, but I was armed.
And on a bridge.
And no, I was right next to him. Thank you very much. And I exterminated him with extreme prejudice. And so I think I'd rather wrestle the bear, though, because that gator gets to spinning around and the death spiral. You're done. You're done.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going Meth Gator. That's what
I'm
you're
going
bear.
Fight? Cocaine.
Oh, you're going bear.
I'm going cocaine bear.
I'm going Meth Gator because the bear, if you get out of once the alligator's out of the water, kind of not a lot of power. You can get away from him, right? The bear can go in the water, out of the water, right?
True. And it's very easy to hold the gator's mouth shut.
Right. I'm going Meth Gator.
I think I'm going to switch and go with Meth Gator, too.
Let's tag team him and we'll split the 10 mil.
Steven, I got to know what made you, is this just how your brain works, these types of questions?
It's just, I come up with these crazy things. Yeah, it's just how my brain works. I asked my wife, by the way, she also took Meth Gator.
Okay.
And I decided on Meth Gator after her reasoning of why, and the reasoning wasn't too far from y'all's reasoning. So I ended up going with Meth Gator. I would want to train though. Do I get at least 6 weeks of training?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
beforehand?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, what does that training look like? Swimming? Squeezing things closed.
Squeezing the mouth shut. Stuffing the finger up the nose.
In the eye. Oh, that's a shark. Cocaine shark. We got to throw him in.